Today na the 6th day of April 2023. Well, President Bill na cruise the cruise now. Because it don't take 5 years already. Today, now the economic situation of the country. Now we want to talk about. But not to how we see them. Now how the President Bio-led administration see the economic situation now inside the country. You don't say what they talk about. The economy not fine. The dollar, the pounds, the leons. Don't they talk about them? Now this platform. This month of April, well, workers they not begin collect money yet. I mean salaries. But the Bio administration don't pull the minimum wage from 600,000. They don't care and go to 800,000. But people are not beginning receive that date because waiting do it come into effect from this month of April. So the end of April, where people then they get their salary, would be they get 600,000, go get 800,000, 200,000. Well, why are you saying all these thousands? If I get say now 2 money you get, go to mix them. Okay, sir, I go mix them. 800 loans per new money. 800,000 per old money. No, I don't meet up. La continue. La continue how be the door. No can confess me. I beg. No confess me now. I give you power for confuse me if you want. But if you want for confess me, I need agree. I just remember to thank you for the stars. Bafulaba, thank you. Mohamed Conte, thank you. Keep the stars coming. 200,000. Now in the ad. A bag of rice. The least where you go get them for now 600,000. Now they talk say some people are now work. Then too lazy. Do. Alright. The man here so they complain say they're lazy. He go get a minimum wage job. Where a lot of people still they receive government says 30,000. I beg that in a day on them. Not so for we. Not so for we. Me I dey give it I able give. You want time fine. You want time well line that. So now say a hardworking man, he gets a minimum wage job and pay him 800,000 now. That is good. He say, when they pay me down this month, me I want buy rice. He buy one bag rice 600,000. Go put in a house. He able to survive with the 200,000 where they left. He ever go okay pay transport. What thing again he get for do? Is everything? He get plazas. No, you go buy per mine. You did go per mine per the dry rest. You say you get for buy wood, coal, you get light, 200,000. Okay. So you don't able to see salon problem? You don't able to see corruption? You say no, that one day not justify for make person corrupt. That is true though. But human being in with nature. All team back, you may then they back make you Sierra Leonean. Die! When I that, you're a mortal man. You're a Sierra Leonean. I. How now make always with people they do will they manage? We're all managers. Sierra Leone. Now make the burden a day upon we within the diaspora. Some might say it's a bit some of infamble. What do they call any answer? Some call you. Look at my accent say how you they do. A lot of people they balance that question they. For asking Fambul, how are you? Because waiting will come next. You not cut out for that one they eat. Oh, salon people they know how work. Let me just give you an example of somebody we go to work where they receive minimum wage. Eh? Tiga say, he say why? Now only now, inside 2023, where we know the problem, na salon. Uncle Tigai, welcome. How you come? Why not only you Tigai? Why not only now you sabi winner ya? Because I bet 2018, 2017, 2016, you not be sabi win. You not be sabi win not so. So you only sabi win now. Well, I beg, ask about we. We ask about me, you go able for knowing back then and now. That one day, now this platform is not the work. Maybe go work other side them. But now yeah, it's not the work. Who sound have been there? That ain't work here. Because who been there and who be the talk. Now yeah, you. Maybe that sentence day, you go direct to other side. But back to the matter. Tintranga. Tin not correct. The minimum wage inside March and a bag of rice na be the same. Na be the same. The minimum wage and a bag of rice na be the same. 600 for 600. You choose now I get for flow with your life. So the administration think and wise say, you know what thing? Let's give plus money. 200,000. Then go the direct for the transport. Then go the direct for the picking the lunch. Then go the direct for the picking the uniform. Then go the direct for you name it. And so the list long. Waiting and get for the direct for. Give the rest. Give 200 plus money. Left to you now. I want survive them. But maybe now we they see and so. Maybe there are some social amenities where this administration puts in place for cushion for like the unemployed, for like the one that only per minimum wage. How then go bits around and survive them without being illegal. Yeah? Sometimes In the minds of this present administration, let we use the press secretary. Let we use the press secretary. In a status. And the secretary to the president. So what he talk? Now the president in thinking. He be there ready democracy. Don't talk about infrastructure, this and that. Sapti say you know it in. Keke Toma. Talk about Sapti, talk a lot yegi. Now ready democracy, yeah? Let we follow along.
Let me focus on president being 5 years in office. Yes. You understand? Let me get, if you're able to point out at tangible things and way you will say this administration don't do. And from which you don't see so far, you don't highlight so many things that we see in a development. But when we look at Salon and the dynamics, the way of survival, infrastructural development, most time people can say, but we're a team for it now we want. Let we come on a tree to come on a door, we able get still the care gonna house for let we when family go survive. So with Salomon, they talk about the understanding of Salomon in mentality of development and in survival for the day. And we look in that particular context, say now one way people don't say don't they be a very key challenge. We look at commodities, the availability of farm and accessibility of farm is so challenging. What you will say in line of that on economic living of people?
Economic living of people in the minds of this particular administration. Simple question. What we want? Una build airport, una thank you. Una do this, una thank you. Una do that, una thank you. But my dear, the nyam for go to bed at night. Na morning when you wake, what thing go be your first thing when you go eat? Simple question. Economic living. Bodia keke. Answer we ba.
The bread and butter issue.
The bread and butter issue. Because what thing do? 2018. And then we take campaign. Bread and butter. Mami Yabom. Mami Teresa. Where they made a cookery. Now then they want bread and butter. Economic living. Accessibility. Affordability. And then you want put her. Keke, answer we ba.
So, if you call person in America now.
Person in America. Keke say, he say if we call economic living in Sierra Leone. Economic living in Sierra Leone. America. Una ode America una ready? If you call person in America now,
ask and say how America. It go say America hard.
But they are una America. How America? We are talking about economic living in Sierra Leone. Now the question, now the answer they come. He say if you call person now na America, you ask her how America. So una ode America one ask una. He don't give you the answer. What you una go say? Una ode America, but they are how America. Na answer no. One move. Yes, Bangla say inge bread and butter. So now yes, Bangla no more de America. Okay. Well, how they go? Okay, yes, Bangla, I no more de America saying they do well. Yes, Uda again, Keke.
If you call person in London now, you ask and say, hey, how London? Go say London.
You think so that
okay. It's two now the American I want to person answer. But they una de London, una don't sleep. Una don't sleep. Una de London. He say if we call person now, where the London, una go say London tranga. The things are hard. Jane McCarthy say he's saying go say the work tranga. I can explain that too. He's saying get job and you know they worry but him pay after we don't work. Some man say they don't mix up. American of people salute. Yeah. Jay Martin, what they laugh? That man will say at least it's a job there and we work the money. Ziti sele no mix London do. Eh? Ahmed Kamal say London is quite okay for him. Bafula Basa na munikinde and he gets bread and burger. They get change back. Abdul Kagbo say the London and he okay. Alright. So we don't answer. Even though it tell we say if we ask una go say Tintranga. So na ki say Tintranga, don't know why they ask una they can't change what na. Una they can't change what na not so. Eh? Na make one pikin mide where a mama can talk about this woman say this woman always get 2 months. Always you get 2 months. One and any woman can any begin look at. He begin to look at. He dey look at. He dey look at. Then woman say, "Hey, Karaba, I dey look me so." Now I say no. Mama say you get 2 months. Now the other months I dey look for. Because let not be safe now. Let not be safe now. When they tell us setting tranga, they wanna carry now. When I say una okay. Una okay. Check we all okay, yeah? Matako say we okay, we pay the bills, we send money back na salon, pan tap the bagging. And watch for una get too much. We can get the toxi, na una can toxi tintranga. Do una kana ya, una can begin toxi una okay. We dey look for una. You say wetin? Just be manga say everything okay with I like a tell back. Hey, tell you. I look for now get it too much there. Keke.
Economic living of
listen, Amoya.
The bread and butter issue.
So, if you call person in America now, ask and say how America, it go say America hard. If you call person in London now, you ask and say, hey, how London? Go say London.
You think that comparison is necessary?
No, the
premise
what they learn at the fact say.
You think say it necessary for take salon? We dey pan blackout. We no get clean water. We no get good road. We no get good medical facility. You no compare land but they can't compare say. Oh, call una now, but una nobody all they tell me say everything is okay. Macaulay lawyer say things stronger all side. Even at London or America, cost of living is high. And if then they watch news or don't say na London, then go know say things hard. But things they in place for short the cost of living. He says so make you not fake them. Things are hard. Okay. Alright. There we go. In necessary for out to London and America. I request Andy. Let me listen what you say.
Whatever salon they go through, you know unique to we.
Damn. Whatever would they go through right now in a salon? You know unique mean to say? Not to salon one. Not to salon one no more say, hey, this still they happen. The things with Ganga now. Hey, na all side. Yes. We didn't pay you. You buy one bag rice. Na plazas money no more the left. You know they get transport. It happen all side. The minimum wage. We didn't pay you am. You not talk about rent. You not talk about no other thing. Just your survival. Just the survival. You say they happen all side. The survival oh. Say things hard. My dear, Tranganes pass Tranganes. Tranganes, he pass. Even a minimum wage job. Some of the good job they already send a salon. How much they pay? You know, say some man they with 4.5 million, then they pay them. What they say? They were now professors, now doctors in the academia world. 4.5 million. How much that one they balance samba? The minimum wage job, who say you they out of saloon? How much then they pay you? So in context who they talk, not tell me about hardness say he had all side. He had all side. The minimum wage job na ya. How much then they pay? As compared to saloon. When I wait maybe $40. $40 minimum wage job. One bag rest at $30. I the balancer. You get $10. You dey survive for $10. You dey survive for $10. I just want to know if you dey survive for $10. So the triangle so they talk about. I know they despise say, you know how do? No. I know they despise that. Say no hard. But the hardness, it pass hardness. When money man say, man, things are difficult right now. When poor man say things are difficult, my dear, now two kind of difficult things then they talk about. Let me just get that one day. If money man they cry say things are difficult, and poor man they cry, the poor man they look the money man like say, now advantage you they take. Now advantage you they take, where one can take from your own difficulty while they talk. So for make we sit down, they validate say, now two things strong as in America, things strong in London. Now the truth, that the same strangeness we they talk about. In Sierra Leone, it's a race to survival. A race to survival in Sierra Leone. Yes. So if we want to talk about, things stronger, na true. But what's in a strangeness na ya? My dear, na luxury for the person as alone. So now let we not even go that part say for begin to that comparison. We not say we not can take na ya. You say no unique to saloon? But they are outside, then they pay you minimum wage. Who said then they pay you minimum wage? We don't buy rest no more. Na plazas money na they left $10. You say all things are not very expensive than salon. Salon cheap for live. Seriously? You say waiting? Salon cheap for live? You not tap na salon it. You not tap it. Okay. Basically, bank say, not forget say, Europe and America, they don't set the system for more than 100 years. So what do they wait for? We can start now. We can start now. We don't set her. How? Where? When? Keke Thomas say, waiting they happen, the hardship is not unique to saloon no more. Mama do Jalo say, if na minimum wage you get, na kukri ba 5 for the fen. He say you no go reach for buy one bag rice. Eh? All right. Let we go.
Now the question is not about hardship. The question about how we government they respond to this hardship.
So he say the question not for be about hardship. So the question not about hardship. But hardship days are long right now. That is true. It's all for talk how the government they respond to this hardship. And he just say, well, the system on the talk say, he say been there, now we pull them. So the question not for be about hardship, but rather how the government they respond to this hardship. Okay, pa. But they are tell we.
I will give you even different scenarios then.
Okay. He say they give you different scenario. Well, give you scenario number 1. Let we hear you.
On the 20th of March, 4 countries in Africa, South Africa, Tunisia, Kenya, Nigeria, they all go on street.
Bam. He say 4 countries in Africa go on street. What did they go do?
For travel, for protest for waiting, high cost of living.
For protest for high cost of living. But dear, if people in call now genuinely say they want to go protest for high cost of living as alone, but they don't go allow them. Knock out Augustine business now. Yeah? No can't tell me about insurrection. Genuinely in your mind, right now in Sierra Leone, Keke Thomas say he called 4 countries that are Africa where the people in common street for waiting for protest for high cost of living. We get high cost of living right now in Salone. You think to say if people say genuinely they want come out for protest in Sierra Leone about the high cost of living right now, then go allow them? You answer that question then. If then go allow them. It is what it is. Because if they allow them, people in protest, genuinely. But the thing is, we don't tie protest to a form for violence. As soon as they say, hey, person want protest, hey, na violence, I forget fit. Now for fet, oh, na for broke montoka, oh. Now so we don't tie protest. Padulu, Bloody Mary, Lantano, you name it. What's not that kind of crowd they come on at it? No, Salon right now, no mix. Now make na way come to waiting. The political rally, no mix. No mix. What's sooner for common at it? If not for Obi joyful dance now, if not for Obi joyful dance now, my dear, Salon, the twist face param. So for Keketoma for name 4 countries, them we say the people in come out for protest. Let them give the people insecurity. Let them give them security bar. Let them show people and go come out for say things are hard and things are tranga. I'm not telling you about violence. No. Let me say turn la and slim a gist no. Say quick, una twist me word before you go on social media. Let me say what they tell you now. Eh? Intersecondary school sport. Then do the football. This 2023, Eric George. They did. Fet me they come and stop him. But then do them back this year. Eh? Then do them. Then play soccer. But now they go. A call can't give them, we protest. We mean to say, the things them bad and that, but not bad for we, so that way people can go protest. So if people are genuinely, without any ill, just say things stronger. We want to make the government know say things stronger. Salon force. Like give you. Lincoln Queen. Where the student then become where they can't team up na Kotinski. How them be end up? Not to be fair to. Eh? Not so fair to. And protest and not fair somebody. Police can then gather the all. Or gather some. So run. That Khadija, that justice for Khadija. The first group we come out. Said the arrest beaucoup pade. Now they see say the razzmatazz, the movers and shakers, by the entertainment industry, yeah, by the social life na saloon, they all come out can join. Now they left the one day. Now they left the one day with them. That Khadija picking. When they do that justice for Khadija. The first one they wake come out, that same day, they arrest them. Now when the movers and shakers them begin join, now the ten they left them one day. Because then she say, this is no water. People they don't come out now. And the people they will come out, they are connected. Now it happen. If you no know. I did send they left them one day. Eh? If people begin cry say things stronger, what's in them go say? Na politics. Na APC them. Na APC. Na politics. Na APC. We own civil society then we dey salon. The only thing we get to get in say they go pull Amos. A lot of people will protest. You say na for Lena's gala step down because he talk against gentle. Now go yeri. We go come out for protest. They hike fuel price. Mobile company. Edmond Abou. Then say, contempt of court, what be go talk. They don't back on. If you don't promise, say, as they do that rule in there, if you not go right, in a mount protest, then go keep her, Napademba, then give the ruling behind them. Now what you do, give ruling, now you go say they can protest. I just give you few. We don't get nothing for do with politics, so. So they give you few them. We not get. That is say alone. They in economic crisis now because what you know, we they import more than with the export. Now we own defense stand the Abi. Well, then come to get them back. Where the people then come up for protest, they say then go get their own defense. But as it is right now, na keke man you answer now they deal with. I give you example of 4 African countries them where people then come out and protest because it's in the Tintranga. So I asked the question, see, genuinely, without any political minds of anything. If people say they want to come right now for say Papa government Tintranga. What thing go happen and go allow them? But let's continue.
Kenya is experiencing one of the worst economic situations. In fact, almost they run out of dollars. Kenya.
Waiting salon don't do waiting.
You say waiting? Kenya, they almost run out of dollar. Person back in Kenya, if you want to give excuse, you go say Sierra Leone. It's almost running out of dollar back. You turn and give it. Bye. So I'm not go call me for my own business. They ask you, you say how the president, the government they do for make life easy for we. You say like you with different scenario them. So the scenario number 1 way begin give we. Now for tell you say for African country then come on do. Then they protest it in Tranga. Like say if we self they allow we will no come out for protest. He say Kenya. They run out of dollar. Now scenario number 2 then they are still under number 1. Oh boss, continue.
President Biodondo for respond to the economic hardship of citizens. Let's forget about the comparison of other country.
It's up to you, really?
We know say there's a general or global economic challenge. Let we focus on with the people in the Sierra Leone. What has been done?
The man they give you scenario. Something say no, left Kenya, left them country they protest, come back, come. You say you they tell we see. Now A, B, and C President Biodondo. But the scenario you begin can we go back now do. Something say. Ka inside, my boss. Let's talk. Wait till the talk now. What you can say?
So
5 years in office.
So I want you down there now.
So you run first now, do? That is Ka inside. Let's talk about this. Now, can say well, he want give in now. Carry on, boss.
So at the height of where we get the COVID-19.
At the height that COVID-19 they up.
What's happening? We realize say that the most important thing we need to do is to make sure say we get availability of commodities.
So where COVID-19 become boy picking us alone? Commodities not for shorting. If for day. Then I want your President Biodu. Okay.
So for instance on rice.
Yes. Okay.
Because President no say rice now is staple food. What to do? We make sure say we maintain 0% on import duty and GST.
Hollande. Me aki lekle den ka this rice stock. Aki lekle den ka this rice stock. Now I tell you 0% on import duty and GST. When this administration come, and not be meet nothing like that by rest. They say na be leakages. So what you do? They not investigate some. Then put the import duty there, then put GST, then put all timber. Together they say now you think you do me? You do yourself. You put on there, who they lick camp the people there. From all this government they fight for pulling things and they pass. That's not encourage themselves. He ne encourage them. Then they encourage them to ma. Yes. Et so now they pull no more. Me we see how they go so. Kikli kakla, kikli kakla, kikli kakla, kikli kakla. And go me go so. You will pull and you know say you pull. Then pull import duty and GST by rest.
So when mean say then they cost we about 1.455 billion.
So now this salon government be they make Paris. Not to me talk amo. The GST. Paris. Then you always cheap na salon. Couche. If you no be they understand, you go understand. You go hear word. Amos una lost, they are tell we back. Because some man no look they understand. Amos una lost. Amos una be the get Paris no more. Why make rest there something you know sabi? Why make we see rest price to go up? Kikli. You don't understand. They say, now business the people and they can do. Bruh, this administration. They play with the tax. Because they get that big man lifestyle. You get for take care of your lifestyle. When you get big man lifestyle, you get for take care of her. So then they play with their tax. So I must own because of the height of COVID-19. You say waiting, una pull GST and import duty. I must una lawsuit by the money king can't own
on import duty and GST. So when mean say then they cost we about 1.455 billion.
1.455 trillion. Even say trillion. No, not trillion. Okay.
From 2019 to 2020. This time money for council government.
This time money we for go to government. Money 1.455 trillion. If you don't know why rest there in a salon, you don't know now. Basi there ladies no go dollar na Leone's. Keke say na government loss pan rest. Paolo government lost this. Rest price go down? No. Now in they tell we how much they lost. But with the people, are we feeling the effect? Continue, sir.
But we will stop it. We also make sure say we defer certain tax system.
What do you understand by the word defer? We defer certain taxes. Not to cancel, but defer. Now with what intel we. Now I want to make you understand the current hardship in Sierra Leone. Defer means to say we push them. You go pay you, but not to now. Certain taxes. We defer them, we push them. Go before. Then go pay we. Una go pay we but not to for now because things ganga we left una. But down the road, una go pay we. So even if you tell the man say we defer, what the man they can say no so you get for can collect that money they back. You know say you get for can collect the money. So to you now you defer. To the man what they sell, but better la put I want because government they come for in tax just no. If I not get her. If I not get her. All right. Low they go.
And also we make sure we reduce taxes. So for instance.
Okay. Defer. Now you see, reduce, then reduce back. Eh? Oman and Minneapolis say, you know go deny say the fact say things they had, but in Salone, things are worse. Okay, sir. Reduction, tax reduction. Tell we small about this one.
We be get like cement, import duty on cement. We reduce them from 20% to 10%.
If you know be know, why make cement price begin skyrocket? And see the area now. Yeah, no more now. But this administration, I don't tell you just none, they play for the tax. And they play. You say, and I be Amos and I reduce to Amos?
We be get like cement, import duty on cement. We reduce them from 20% to 10%.
Now you reduce them from 20% to 10%. Okay. Una thank you. How much do they buy cement now? 145, 150. Okay. So if I not be reducing, if I don't go almost 200, Una thank you.
You didn't know the current price of rice, bag of rice and cement right now?
Yes.
So Sapti say, wait to Keke. This is the talk about reduction where the price them who sabi how much it cost. You sabi what's at the price of cement and rice right now? Yagi Keke.
I'll give you that. In fact, I go even go further than that. I even give you analysis of African countries and how they relate.
Yeah, we. They say give we the price of rice na Salone. They say go give we, but you know left we so no more. He in the jump he go get a neighbor then can. Other African countries them. They go bring the car inside. Let him make sure say we see how good we did na Salone. Let you listen them.
So now look put that into context. Let's say for instance a bag of rice.
A bag of rice, okay.
A bag of rice in Benin costs about 41,250 CFA. What are the money they use? Is the equivalent of $67.
So a bag of rice na Benin na $67. So you can tell we waiting na the own GDP and waiting at the minimum wage. Waiting at the GDP and the minimum wage for make them able to sell their own bag of rice $67 na Benin.
In Burkina Faso.
You don't go Burkina Faso. Amos.
A bag of 50 kilograms of rice costs about 21,000 then CFA money, $34.
So na $34. $34 na Burkina Faso. Okay.
Cape Verde, a bag of rice costs 6,750.
How much dollar, Danny?
Franc, the money, $66.
Okay. Then country away they give you so $66. What's in the rice production at the country? Where be say where they import rice because you get certain countries them they levied high charges on imported rice, imported goods for making not compete with the locally produced or locally grown na the country. We not so it be na we own country. We own country how they produce na India past the how they come. But anyway, let's continue.
So come to Salone.
So in Salone, a bag of rice costs 600,000, about $30. So when mean say We mean say in all of West Africa.
Listen, no. In all of West Africa, we own na $30. They give you $34, $66, and $67. In all of West Africa, yes.
50 kilo bag of rice is cheaper than Salone past the whole of West Africa, except for Liberia.
Okay. Except for Liberia,
where they all get the same thing.
So we in Liberia are the same thing.
But we'll not stop the flour.
You don't go for flour. So the rest, now get the cheapest. Well, let's go per flour. You don't eat per flour anyway. Let's go there.
Let's go to flour.
Okay.
Flour, 50 kg of flour. In Nigeria, 50 kg of flour costs about 32,549 naira. That's about $71.
So flour in Nigeria, that's $71. All right. What's in again?
In Salone, almost it costs about 800 leones, weighing about $40.
So $71 in Nigeria, $40 in Salone. Thank you. And this is why thank you.
In Ghana, the Ghana cedis, a bag of flour costs about 950 Ghana cedis. That is about $77 US.
So Nigeria na 71, Ghana na 77.
In Sierra Leone, it costs about 800 leones, $40. So it means say even flour cheaper than Salone, past Nigeria, past Ghana, and boku countries then.
Flour cheap na Salone, past boku countries them. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So this is the comparative analysis there. So when you say what in person don't do, I want to analyze to you what in person don't do.
The 600,000.
Yes, up to you. They can question a corner. Up to you. He said the 600,000.
You give us example.
He said the 600,000. We give us example for the rest. Listen no more.
For bag rest in a salon, we look at the minimum wage of work man. They think say commensurate for less survival be easy. 600,000. This now wait till you get. But if you go right now at the market, this price is beyond this, and it depend to the rest. Some rest and they sell them now at 640 or 650. Then look at the minimum wage. Sincerely speaking, you think say this in any way now easy way for let people survive in a salon?
The question is sincerely speaking, but are politicians really sincere? Because the another question there, now it's up to you ask and say, but look rest, now you talk about rest. Look the minimum wage, but sincerely speaking, no you, in your mind, what do you think? Let me hear keke.
No, because the fact of the matter is, government, no, you don't ask the question. Government not get the kind of resources.
Why? Government don't get the kind of resources. What did Parliament say yesterday? Yeah, Papa God. Now government don't get the kind of resources. You know get. Whoa. Hey. Not tell me don't talk say anybody who say government no get money at the concam. I dey give virtual conk. Because me what did it for them? Virtual conk I dey give keke. Aha. Good. If Parliament hear this thing, we say stuff lie, not to month that one they come out. Because we sabu side the money day. But you know say Parliament don't go deny, then deny the bill. You know no? Then deny it today. Then begin accuse themselves. APC say na SPP say na APC. Yes. That's what they say. Then deny the bill, bra. Keke say, talk and back. Ah, that part, I'll talk and back. Eh.
Survive na salon?
No, because the fact of the matter is, government, no, you don't ask the question. Government not get the kind resources.
We need for knock 7 raka. Yeah. Government not get the kind resources, yes.
For me, they make sure say they go increase all my salary.
For make sure say then go increase all man in salary. Alright. Now make parliament they don't pull on. Parliament don't pull on today. And say they no mix. And nobody no mix then they. Man need for soaking throat. Yes. Government no get money. Okay.
So it go meet the minimum. But even at that.
But even at that, they no get money for raise all man. Pay. But even at that, what thing government do?
We don't increase the minimum wage as of April to 800,000.
Now, small today, so. Can say government don't increase the minimum wage as of April. But they are Usman today. Usman today. Not to April. They don't pay for April. No. You go say, beginning this month, so they begin pay this month. When they begin pay this month, people who don't make unto 800,000 go reflect. But I say, as of April, like who's April they talk? I'm tired. Now this one, no. Continue.
Is it reflective or is just in a document?
Yeah, now I make subtle action and say, wait, it not reflective or it's still in a government because it's talk about April. And today, the don't be the interview so now be just the 5th. And they can't tell about April, like say, not to the April, oh, Sabi, not to just begin so. As of April, like as of. I make subtle action, what you say?
Yeah, but of course, from April.
From April. Bra, this April. I gonna say from April, like say, now that April will be don't pass. Now the April will just begin. From April, then I pay for April safe. Yeah. Continue.
Because that's so we say.
Nah, so we say from April, but now this April.
But then I also want to tell you what thing we do because sometimes we can remember say even in Liberia.
Listen, in Liberia
be the queue for us.
Liberia be the two line for us.
Then we get sausage of rice. Now here they come out, then can't take rest, then go carry on like the queue.
Now here they come on, they can't take. No. Then they can't buy. And for let us no go sit down, it feel to say, will be the giveaways to Liberia. Because they can say, then they level Liberia, they can't take with us. No. And they can't buy. Because then be the two line day. Just like how people then they come out, trade where the money be fine. When then they go Guinea, then go buy markets. Okay.
But throughout this COVID, one day people were not queue for rice.
Throughout COVID, nobody not so line for us. to line for us. Sabtu and quiz and corner. Say waiting Sabtu.
Get challenge for survive. It's hard for people out there, Keke. Things are expensive, commodities, basic things that we people in need for a day.
Sabtu.
Okay. Basic things them where people in need for a day. Things are expensive in Sierra Leone. You know, you think say, na propaganda, na opposition. Like say, all right. Okay. Anyway, if you ask some for say, sincerely speaking, now they try for tell and say, bruh, things are expensive, bimbing a salon. Things they're not easy. What do you say?
Sabti, what did I tell you? Say it is hard for people all over the world.
Bam. Well, they can't tell me say things are expensive in Sierra Leone. Like say things not expensive all over the world. Eh? Hey. Now they tell me like if I say things not expensive all over the world. You want focus per salon? Me want focus per all over the world. Eh? Okay. When they be they tell you say my mia boom in cookie shop, bread and butter, bread and butter. Bread and butter trade. Now we say bread and butter, they say all over the world. You know unique to salon no more. Alright.
It is hard in Ghana. In fact, Ghana, the economy is so bad that then got to go to IMF. For my IMF give them bailout. So,
vous savez, we never them problem. Pass we on now. Eh? If you sabi person, where all them, in people like you they talk about. Eh? All them people like you now they talk about. Who's can you can take a look at that person there? Tell me ba. True, you sabi person. As you are, tell them about in fall 2. He begin call other people there. Eh? Dear, how you call them people in there? Eh? Okay. Loud you go.
So, but what they say is, what in government don't do for cushion then thing and day. So, for instance, the Munafa fund.
Okay, we call it Munafa fund. What in government don't do? What in trianga pa people them? Roughly, how much people they say? 7 million, 6 million, 8 million people now as alone. Roughly, eh? So the Munafa fund, government count them for help cushion. Yeah?
So quick one, Keke. I'll take you to it.
Yeah, Musa want out statistics. Ah, Musa. Okay, no, left Musa le examba. By these statistics here.
Data the last survey on food, access to food in a salon. This is according to an August 2022 food security monitoring system.
August 2022 food security monitoring system. This is for salon. Inti keke, drag Ghana, drag Nigeria, all in the go and drag all man. We dey talk about the Nyanyan business, Tiltranga. Now they talk about. If they go and drag them, country them. When Musa now they count statistics for them. Food security in Sierra Leone.
Analysis. 81% of Sierra Leoneans households were unable to meet their basic food and nutrition needs.
81% of people in a salon not be able to meet their basic food and nutrition needs. The basic one, food and nutrition. Eh? Now we forget a balanced diet. 81% of Sierra Leoneans them not able for meet up am. Na crest na morning, naka afternoon, naka na net. Not even sabi wetin a balanced diet. We don't do anaya why they say na the Ministry of Health for come inside. Yes, we go work alongside with agriculture. So that people know waiting at this correct diet. 81%. Okay. Waiting again, Musa.
15% were severely food insecure and needed emergency food assistance.
15% emergency food assistance. 15%. They're insecure by its business. They don't know say it they come out. Some man they sleep in it. 15%. Then they need emergency food assistance for make them survive, for make angry not kill them. This is the data as of August 2022. Now Musa they read soon for Keke.
Yes. That's the last survey on food security or access to food na salon.
So the point why they make is food security is everywhere in the world.
Bam! It don't come back with the same talk. Then give you data. Say 81% of people them food and nutrition they go well. 81%. 15% then they don't know say it's they come safe for them. They don't know safe. Then give the data. When you come back, it tell back say now all sign of the world. You know, like we don't study for something. Where you see grip that side they back. Yes. If na gamma lizard now. And they say right about forest. See, it's a forest, it's a large bush. And in this bush, there is a gamma lizard. They begin describing a gamma lizard. Begin describe a gamma lizard. Now you can do so. Where see don't all say anything you go with and say, just say na global. So even when they give you data for salon, you still let us say that global. Now all sign at the world. The passer. This data not all sign at the world. This data na for salon. Now salon you data this. And this. Not give you about all sign at the world. Food insecurity. The figures them. Now for salon. 81% and 15%. As of August 2022. Why they can we go USA will not connect? It is alone not there in isolation. The world is a global village, so we all are one. We camp at Ranganes. We all are one. We all are one. Only we camp at Ranganes. But we are resilient people, you know. Na bobo pain there. Salon. Now they go.
Not to just salon. But
tell her not to just salon.
Then the question is, what do we do for make sure say we as a government will try for invest in agriculture?
Why they tell if you see not to play? For more keke the talk. Not to then talk no more the talk. You know unique to salon. Now all over the world. But wait two don't they do? 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 Wait two na don't do sir. Tell me.
So for instance, even on the self food sufficiency, we don't improve, we don't increase on that one day.
Self. This stuff for we self. Self. What you do so?
How?
You understand?
Hey, how? So up to you they ask.
Because we make sure say by 2020, for instance,
we make sure say by 2020, then 2020 will pass so. For instance, by 2020, what thing happen that 10 day?
We don't grow more rice.
He said by 2020, but they are telling me back, ba?
Because we make sure say by 2020, for instance, we don't grow more less.
What the rest? We don't grow more less. But they are with the rest. Eh? Who side? Who side there? Yeah, Papa God. Who don't see you? This why I saw. We don't go more less. Okay. We go more less. Now, I tell you, say in the height of COVID-19, we lost 1.455 trillion for waiting because they pull import duty per less. But we don't grow more less. Keke left. Keke left, oh. But this one great statement for bring rest kind sign so that to not go to line for rest, then pull the import duty and the GST per rest. Now they tell you say by 2020 we don't do thing where we go provide for we safe. They say how? It's a grow more rest. Pole. Hey. Alright. Woohoo! Bingo! We don't go more rest.
At the country.
Oh, not the country. Thank you.
But all of them things there, when it happen, the fact is, government don't get specific targets the way they do for people.
Specific target for people. Keke, scatter am for we.
So I will give, for instance, the Munafa Fund.
Munafa Fund. It talk about enforcement. He left him, he digress, he go round, he don't come to run back. They say, well, if we not go more rest, the rest price for don't can down. Anyway, let's go.
The Munafa Fund don't support over 6,000 people.
The Munafa Fund support over 6,000 people out of a population of almost million. Is everything? No, something I mean no you fine. Something not to 6,000 you want see. The Munafa Fund, almost people,
So I will give, for instance, the Munafa Fund. The Munafa Fund don't support over 6,000 people.
8 million people. 6,000. One village. Now one village, one district, dandy. And so all cry do for begging. I'll tell the government thank you. Una thank you for the Munafa Fund. All cry do for begging, yeah?
It not stop there. We do for people cash transfers.
Okay. Cash transfers. That'll be 1,309,000.
Cash transfer back don't support people back across the country.
Why you not give me the number? Munafa give you 6,000. Cash transfer you not give the number? You say people across the country. But now for the one the way the toilet they outside though. If you toilet the inside, you know the benefit for the cash transfer. Okay.
So these are things the way that they give to vulnerable people for make them make sure say they able livelihood.
Okay.
So if the salary increase, we don't get salary increase from 2018 to 2022, we don't get to civil servants there, we don't get to security sector.
You salary increase. J. Martin, thank you for the stars.
We don't get to the ONS people, we don't get to teachers them, people them. So all of this put together, Now, thing the way I feel say, go able make sure say people are able to survive as a.
When I think in 98.1, that would say me not for laugh. That would welcome to Sierra Network. Yeah? But dear, allow me. Yeah? If you want for vex, till your blood pressure go up. Now one day, yeah, your doctor wanna go discuss them. But now, I dey laugh. If I dey laugh, you dey twist face, wahala no dey dey. If you want for smile back, problem no dey dey. Eh? Aha. But take 10 things 6 so. Yeah? Na salon. Yeah, they tell friend too. We no want spoil friend. That's so they do things now. Not take things so like no. Let me laugh there. Welcome on board, friend. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Triple A. And thanks for giving me the platform. And thanks for talking through all this we the politicians in the look at we economy in a salon. The way that they try to say the situation would then they deal with the way they see them is different from the practical, I believe so. But the challenges they come from waiting you they look at how you they say within economic growth, how you go structure them. If you're not able to see and understand even when they go talk you only they talk on fact them you might have read or heard, but for like you go detail, you could just take things and we go always go along for defend how you as a leader we for able for function as when they talk about the delegated and delegated president in job according to manifesto or promises we don't do, and then we come to executive power they don't give first time power say lead, you pick your team and you see how the team they go. But that wise appointment, like somebody you mentioned, I woman said they'll meet yesterday, because there's quite a lot we they look ability for work with people. But here would they still say the government will not they say there is a failure. We're not going to say they don't know what they do, but we will just bring up your opinion, say waiting with the see and waiting people that they feel the direction of the economy in order to go well. It look more like a pain when a severe and long chronic sickness wouldn't forget treatment, but then they allow them for only go kill the pain when I would high painkillers we with doctor like they say steroid. You see, you go see them and they won't have fun, then they always bring come, say we don't go give. But this is a sick way they look of economic growth. You look of multiplication, you look you own people in capital income, within the revenue, within one man the earn for in geography, area. They don't talk about outside. But capital now outside your geography day, the boundary outside stop na day. So then count on how much una day and how una they live and waiting at the basics, wait una how una go on. So when you come inside, you look at arithmetic day, you begin the count, you look at waiting day. You said yeah, waiting why I don't take, or waiting me don't say. But the focus now come how the outlook of the economy get for come. You don't say under 5 years, the outlook, they go. Because it go up in terms of inflation. The cost of living, see the COVID, they go. And numerically double figures. Then you get questions, say, waiting actually they go on. But the way for accept this, and the language the politician can always bring, then they try for bring money directly for say in the economy where they work. Yes, now in. But in the way when they approach and say, now the way when they for formulate that money they with some resources that we will get, then bind them with the people and when they talk about human capital. So then 3 tier they work. Because they bring idea, farming, see the people involved, what you get, mechanized farming, so on, so then 3 tier work together. But because they bring policy there, you put them one side for let them work with them. But during this policy, them waiting out some side and day, we not funding or sometime we think them and policy they for go or something. When I starter, we for begin, now they you find out say that one they know they ever go. So when they ever go, when I decide we for make let things and go within a finance, then they try for say the money, you they look and say, they blame them. And when you pull money inside something first for explain in terms of development, you always they get two face. You go either praise them or you go blame them. You they blame the money or you they praise the money. You praise her, you don't put well, and then they begin to blame and say, they work well because of this and this, or then the corruption did. So this one, you begin to say how you use them or you invest them. But when investor, you begin to use them, then I did a big problem there. And the usage is there, now the revenue, we don't know, they say how revenue they come and what we will for do, we will for multiply. It comes to that growth when health of the economy. And the economy health, now if for able for deal with when economic health, before you go get for talk of now the health of waiting, the one that will benefit from her. Because when you put the money, you're not able to take in a fund and they put them between development, but you just talks in a money and they take a give, and then at the give without the market space, they will be able to multiply them so that if 10 people and will get for begin benefits. 20 people and will begin benefits. You see a ripple flow, like when something they hit 20 go. So now that one they know they occur. So but we not they ever review for come back. You see, and then do up to how many times and do in different forms. Then do them say begin to see draw they come on, without then they pass for give them money, they say they reach in your hand, you go exchange them, and they see the inflation rate they go, the sale rate they go. That same amount we don't go give that person they begin to deviate. So you see the areas the way they work with policy, they and bring them for where they will work together with waiting the form, and you then look at the way economy they go now money directly while they give that now steroid they give the person heavy stand. The more you they give heavy treatment of anything that they make the person dependent to a certain thing. Then when you don't can get now, like when they depend on a drug for say you don't they feel pain when they see them put in a morphine, the way they come on and begin to become a drug addict because they win yourself away. So you avoid that one day, they can begin to train you well, do exercise, do this, so you go able to move, so that pain day they go. So these are the things when they fail for managing that problem of the economy instead and just can't see with they start them up with pains and the growth they occur. But they occur in a way where they favor a big amount for their development they go. But you always they say waiting then they come with their mind. Because when somebody come with a mind for saying capitalism, you see, I get the mind say only they depend for lab will exist. For lab will become rich, for lab will do this. So you see your idea of development really bring them into the table. They work because you always they put first of all waiting I go able get we go work with that short term where I go able for secure a long term living. You see, short term you get for they go get you to long term living, and then you change the idea of a short term investment we will make a long term in growth. So you they see them two things now when they come side by side, then you begin to look say now this inflation it don't become very sticky, it don't become a core inflation. And during this process of the policy that they bring, and I begin to doubt say people when they come then they suffer when they come and they bring ideas. Then you they compare with things and where they say I not look capital, I not look exchange rate. I just they call the figures. When you call those figures, if you change that into the exchange rate, yes, it might be right, but the exchange rate might not be the value. If you send 50, some other countries different. Presently, not just pick one country. I will just give a background on it. Zambia, then per capita income now over $1,000. Well, now 1,137. Okay, so that means then they almost pay some of the people and they like in Europe. But then at the IMF, then at the World Bank, now then they boom now. Whatever then they try to do the economy. I know they say everybody's rich, but that now the average. But how they do them? then get policies them. Then they attend them forum there. Then they go, they know they come attend meetings and for come attack. Then they go up and then meeting how they recommend, they say there is a crisis, a problem there, money don't real, and the way we'll be able to get the financial growth go there, we will separate this, we'll look what in and what if we come together, then another suggestion there. But if we don't do that suggestion there, because of this COVID, because of this crisis, because una depend on this import of this, we are able to make una do them. So you get in fact say, well, now this you get for the do while you do this. Because everybody don't depend, say, oh well, me now this I go buy oil from, or now this I go buy cooking oil or flour. So you begin to see different reasons and they affect different countries. So not only say because it can't want it, now all people and they find solutions to each country. What they fail for do, we affect them by that particular thing, they then go say, no, we'll correct them. If not petroleum, what they do now, they try for say, well, we'll try get away, we'll do green energy, all money, hydrogen, this, then they fasten up, then they make pipeline and for say, well, do that pipeline. So everybody they find a solution. Not because of solution not being there, but because of the dependency. But now they find a solution out of it. So when you compare inflation to a GDP, when you really look at the inflation exchange rate, then you they try for say. So what you do really, you know they get any financial stability. You know they separate the two principles. You know they separate the principle of money. You know they separate the principle say, well, the inflation, now look at the exchange rate, what's in the value on this, or what's in your money of that money they buy. So you look at what's in the capital get, and what you they bring for let you go to put inside. You know they look all entire. So you know they separate them. You they abandon yourself in a system where you become isolated. So what it lead you to? You say barely what happened at Parliament. You say I find a shortcut, a quicker way. You take say, well, this road is bumpy. I know go pass there, I will take the sea. But I know look whether I see when I tide. Now they make the water move because some sea day, if water not there, so boats not go move. Lord put in that scenario. So now they see the politicians in the parliament. They say, oh, we want big money, so we're able to cross a quicker way. We're not gonna go through this process of growth. We'll go the and we'll save. We want cross and quick. Then they forget say, then this now a tide. We go fall and drop. So they use a route or not to find route. This is how then they actually treat the economy, wherein they see the growth when they come, they know they compare all these things, they know they look into how things are able to come inside, look at again how they then bring the solar. The solar, if you look at the growth of the solar, it is quite good. But what they complain against the tariff, if the people are not all money afford that. Based on the wood and go put on there. So you see, so it's everything. You don't look how I will bring them inside for the sake of bringing it, which is good, but they took off affordability. And the other donor partners who can help you towards this now affordability. Then what in you then they give for like we implement, you know they put into that structure. Someday you can call a private company for come put up. But when you look at some of this one, a private company they take again for lead this. So you they see say privatization they work. But how una the approach for the growth go day, una will get a structure day, una go reduce crime rate, I go na your area, but not in the bad way I go na area na Waterloo. Look what did happen in Waterloo. Now the youth there was a time when them they do timber logging day. So people then begin come all side they go for good timber logging day. Now some of the youths are idle. What did happen? The crime rates there occur there where they worry this resident, even though the police are stepping up. So you they see say you they drag people and pass something an instant thing. Now the youths then on side, then say now like in the tide, then one go get quick money, but now the water don't left them. That money they not tide money, but not being growth. They stop her. So now they're involved in crimes. So they see how you approach development. You they avoid that road day, then while they avoid this road, so then they see the one day when I see they avoid the road and they go get problem, crime, all type of things, sicknesses because of lack of water, all those things, and then you they avoid back the road tomorrow. So una they wreck, then they wreck. So the country become demolished. Because if people are in flourish outside, when we don't give them money, for us, well, today they don't go help. How many diaspora then they don't help so? They all we don't go. You can't see these things happening because we are not decentralized una idea in terms of growth. Zambia is developing. They talk about Liberia and the rest. No, Liberia, we only took $14 for the 25 kg. That time when we only almost approached 500,000 leones. So that time, what happened? The 50 kg now 25 way round and dollars. When you change that still to Salona about $300 to $400, $500 by then. That time they strike so. But because they begin to eat macaroni, when a different diet, the importers they say, well, because of this thing, it's easier for them to bring macaroni. So then begin to try for say the excise duty, they for pass a year. So that thing for cause all this chaotic time. But for now they are carrying on. So if they see that small reason, then you not gonna know, explain things like I explain like this occur, why this and this happen. All you want to always know now fault. They tell the police, they just say be the pain. No, this pain they don't. If not they don't because they treat her. You always try to tell the person, wait, and they go bring the treatment, and the treatment is never coming. You want when they come, they prosper. We know they say people are not doing well, but at the direction and the route and waiting and they take for them go say, one put human index to the evaluator, one for quantify production, one for do this, one for measure lights day, one for let agriculture let go boom, one for find a method, just like Zambia they boom today because they get all this method and then get a mathematics but will left me for the weekend. When they apply and the same development growth when they do. So but una not they go and they just say, oh well, everything is this way because una really put things in place. When I get for the attend meeting, when I get for the get a team, when a useful team, the appointment, you as a leader again, the president, you get for they say, okay, if I get for know what that they do, we go make a quality as a president. And me own vision what I get, the vision for the country, he get a picture of a feature. So a feature where you just divert. So it takes you for let you go get that crisis, you manage them, whether a sickness come or one way they prevent like not come. Now they see people like sick they come like anthrax back in the McKinney don't fall the second time, even though because of the structure we don't they vet didn't they help. But what about then they happen in big scale? Look at the one way happen at Poloko, will tell you camera go there, we don't even know what happened. We then do they tell the other one that come and sing it then be color and then that all be happen. So we'll notice how they put these things are in place, we go structure. Then go come UNICEF the first few months of this very regime, UNICEF come. Then we do, and even I've been to Mani, one of them big hotel there, then go tell them, if I then do practical of the food, of nutrition, how you go able to help. But then the leader towards young girl and children, and me do I've been still remember, I can't remember my day, but it was doing this there regime. So all this I try to say, let God make leaders then get the class of barriers that would then go create between capitalism and growth. Capitalism can't work. It will only work after people that don't get that middle class in development. Thank you very much. But the way that they approach the economy, they are not still facing the fact we are more like a steroid instead of a growth. Thank you very much. Let God help we get a rapid change. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Usman.
Welcome, yes, sir.
I want to say thanks to Usman for your contribution. Welcome on board, Alpha. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, Tripoli, thanks for having me. I want to say big good afternoon. I see when I put me status, I get more than how many people already check. Anyway, are they safe? A winter storm no more, but it don't pass. All right, me on take Tripoli. The very first thing I will say, the bio regime, the first way they miss as they come inside, now then take excuses as a means of defense. What I mean by that, instead of them take responsibility, every one of them, where you say they inside the executive in particular, where they near President Bio, now instead of them take responsibility other than now defense mechanism they may look for, then they look for. I will start with this one. If you watch every negative thing when it happen during these 5 years of President Bio, there have never been one way they take responsibility of. Up to August 10, they never took any responsibility. And when you look, every one of the way they go on media, to some extent, they even control the journalists as to waiting them for ask them. That tells you that these people not be ready at all for push the country go before, other than taking excuse defense for the failure where they don't get at an early stage like a dandy. Now go back to the DTT reports. That's not the very first place where they miss this entire thing. Where for me, that make me don't say this on this platform. If I were a president, BU, all the one the way they around me, I fire them because they not ever advise them the president rightly. From the word go, the GTT report, you start to see a clear manifestation of anger, greed, wicked. You know, this will carry revenge. To the extent, even when they write the names them of the past regime, they even ascribe the tribes them where them belong. That tells you to the extent at which they come in. That was it's if don't you about the build us, as long as you don't miss the foundation, you get bought now the foundation. Trust me, that building there, like you designer, you paint them all kind of way, it's gonna have problem. So from that point, that's where they missed it up. Nobody know they said enough for all the past regime for corruption. Me, I supported 100%. But the way they take them, waiting come up on the commission where they set up. Waiting we gain panel. That's to tell you the extent where them you don't get things that they mind that. You know, that make even their supporter go tell you, say, now we send this, then for left we law rule, then for this. They missed it from that word go. They forgot about all the promises the way they make, then campaign messages them. They forgot about all these things. Excuse me. Less than 6 to 8 months or 1 year down the line, they interview JJ Safa about the bread and butter issue. It start for blame people in back. That's tell you these people were never ready to take responsibility. I will cite another one before I go to my next point. They asked the chief minister about President Beyond Travel One. What is talk? He said people are when they grumble about the president in Travel One. Now poverty mindset they get. Can you imagine that? So from the word go, they miss it. The excuses were so much that then they take the excuse for defend the ineffectiveness even of their ministers. And for me, that's you know, when as long as you don't miss the foundation. In the Bible, it say when the foundation is weak, the building not gets anything for do. So for me, if this president for me perform, and me put in things to priority then straight, trust me, by now they know they labor, they know they begin to you know do all kinds of things for make them get more advantage over election. Then they do one. Every one of them we're gonna media where they talk just took defense of even hey, you go back to when they talk about the economy, what's in the information minister they tell we. They said they take the economy as a what's in life support, the economy of Sierra Leone under life support machine. Imagine that. Excuses one after the other. Why didn't they take the responsibility to say, yes, you know what? This nation will meet them. Okay, we are responsible. Now that make us say, "Ona put we inside. Ona give we this responsibility. Let's man it." Other than castigating the opposition by the opposition, every little mistake when they do at the opposition. But everything good, they want to take the praise. They want to take the credit. So for me, that was the place where totally missed it. And because they missed them, now that make till today the economy able for straight na Sierra Leone. Till today. The other thing again, where I want to talk about AAA, now that they misplace the priorities them. Yeah? What I mean by that? It does not mean say governments not able to do things straight, not able to do the things the way the people want them for. Let them do. Most governments now that's the make them or party now that they use for campaign. But now we'll go back to what this administration do. Yeah, one major thing we pull the former administration common power now corruption and then difficulty or economic ganganess. And that's what they used to campaign. Like the last show once I say they play and Tolombone Sidoya. I knew the reason why I say they play them. That music they me get name any sound them play. You know, you see the reality on ground. But what did they do? Instead of them pay attention on the economy when enemy use for campaign, my brother, it's the opposite. Instead, we begin get different stories from different quarter. Even when they invite the governor, imagine with the used to economy. Triple that shock you. Nigeria, in fact, Ghana, Sierra Leone, I think all the African country will change their economy at this peak of time. All them countries, they right now they face serious economic challenge. The currency, sorry. All the countries then they face serious economic challenge. Was it right for like we change we currency? Remember when we asked that question there, eh? With currency, was he right? And they tell everybody this one. It was a big no. It was not the right time. How much money they use? Now this same governor tell we say almost million I use for bribe for money come out now. Can you imagine that? All the countries then go back, go check it, then I Google. You know me, me anything where they come for talk and they do research for us. Nigeria, check the challenge where they get. People get money, they're able to access them. Was it the right time for change the money? All them countries, even Ghana, right now, the old city versus new city, then they face serious challenge. So, outside we professor me come out that research day, outside go do research for say it was the right time to change that money. It's a big NO. That make I say the one they way surround President Bio, now they mislead that President Day. Was it timing? Waiting at the value where they change this money for? It tell we say the psychological value. Like seriously? How you go change the whole country currency? You go I call her, go reduce them. There you say na economic psychological value now they add. So when you go get your 100 loans, now 1 million loans in your pocket. Like seriously, where are all these monies now? Almost like another push for let they say would they ban the old loans? Almost like another pusher. Now they say December, Lord wait and see. Up till today, if you send money in a Sierra Leone, they go to bank, they still give the old news. So tell me, where is this government taking us? And this is my own fear. I always tell people this one. I'm not a campaign for no political party. Just like a way this guy may say, it's a lady political party, they can't tell you how they will move we off this economic crisis. That's what me they can call for now. But honestly speaking, this regime or this government, they have no solution right now to the economic situation as alone. If they would have got it, trust me, they would not implement them before this 5 years they done. But they don't have an idea. Like I said again, misplace of priority. Then come them kick everybody where they meet in our office. Everybody, people when are experts in their field. Full politics come out. You don't win the politics done. Reality is development. Face it. You don't mean say yes because now I will kick everybody. No, there are people who knows the system, experts who are in the system. Maintain them, keep them there. But how they do them? Even to sweeper, cleaner. Now offices, then they pull it all. Can you imagine that? Then do you expect a turnout? Do you expect the country for move forward? No, you know, development is not a magic thing. No ways. There's nothing like magic in development. Development is a process. So for now, since Sierra Leone go before, we need to follow the process. Then say we don't trust the process, which was very true. But has the process given us positive results? Me, I'm afraid. No. Because if we don't get positive results, by now, President Bio, this in thank you to we go do. The mask support if we don't get, you know, they actually itself. Any kind of system of election they make, you know, say the winner. But when you look at the thing, AAA, no sign of the way. Look, except people who want to have to be realistic and honest to their conscience and themselves. The economic situation at Sierra Leone is very, very difficult. Directly, indirectly, they affect you within and abroad. Even if you not get a single person in Sierra Leone, your friend Rodede, he must call you say, what's in happen? It's difficult to. Yes, look almost for rest. How do you explain this to people? Say, una give me more time. Una give me 5 years more. Where you cannot put it downward. You cannot put the expenses rate, the expenditure rate down. So they misplace the priorities.
I'll see if we're able to get Alpha back. Yeah, we don't get you back. No, see.
Yeah. So when you look at the economic situation at Sierra Leone, I can tell everybody this one, not a one-man idea, they solve that situation there. Anybody will tell you, say, or we bring down what they say, oh, we party or we government now able to solve this one. I'm afraid that possibility is not realistic. You know, they talk to. They live in an obsolete world. You need everybody and tell the Minister of Trade by then. He said the economy of Sierra Leone in a market, in a street. That minister did not ever understand that concept. Say today, you not ever go sit down and read that concept. If now somebody when is smart enough, if they sit down back, he call me to them people and he say, "I explain what I mean." But he was the one we go to 98.2. I wouldn't tell us say rest there above 500,000. He said a lie. He said a lie. But now look at the exchange rates. Like quote me friend TTJ. Always they make Salon instance with Guinea and Salon. Sierra Leone, Guinea gets a junta leader for crying out loud. Where sanction they pantap themselves, la put under way they back, let people understand more. The dollar rate still better past Sierra Leone. For the first time in the history of Sierra Leone, when me know I stand for be corrected. People let me they left Salon, then they go buy business na Guinea. You know why? Because we money me value past Guinea money. But today, it's the opposite. Like seriously, if we give them if they want to come back another 5 years, I'm afraid. Let them give we solution first to this problem. If they give we a positive one, not only how they say they give we new direction, we not ask how the direction turn. This one they need to explain to we first. If we see say that something very realistic, then we go give them. I think that's my take. Thank you very seriously.
All right, thank you very much, Alpha. I'd open the phone lines. Watch now your screen, the numbers then did it. 5 calls. Get opportunity now. Or if you feel to say we don't do well, then in the next 5 minutes we the left here. But the phone line open now. If you just come in, you meet with the talk about in the minds of the Bio administration, in their own mind, in their own eyes, how they feel to say economically we they do right now. Yeah? How they feel. Yes, caller. What are they talk to?
My friend, Tigay.
Tigay.
Yes.
You get 3 minutes, sir.
Okay, how you do? Thanks for everything, man.
Welcome, boss.
Thanks for you coming call today, man. And as I always bless you with this your platform. Although yeah, we can make jokes, we make fun of the stuff that you know, which is good within our job. So this is keep we going. We try to say triple A, we country. We get about coup problem for solve. If we say now one green sector, then a salon for solve, I think we all they make mistake. Whosoever don't come, me can always go back because I believe in foundation. The foundation where we not get all in past 60 years, since 1960s to now, I think it's in the affect with today. And compared to other countries, them as now man be the talk, yes. At times when you want solve problem, they go compare with other people, and which is true. But I can always ask myself, what do me and you and we with it around the world they do for help for cushioning this situation at Sierra Leone? I guarantee you, you let them count 20 political party na salon. This issue will get, go solve within 5 years, even 10 years, not possible. With written alphabet they say is correct. Go just come with policies them where go tackle the immediate one, which is very correct as well. But me to say if platform get a very hyper, I would say responsibility for pushing most of this situation where we the face na salon. We within honestly, me and you not get for vote. Now when we did we go people and they so for get businesses then they we depend bill. So we know how things are expensive. I understand 100%. But the situation at salon, how me look at them, it's very, very, very tedious in a way. The complexity of them. Now, as I say, now only God therefore continue for help we. Then we again, the mindset of we people them, we did it. And we within where they get with butter and bread. At least we will get them every week. We for push for stop some of the negative things that we they aspire for letting happen or with the take place within the people of the country. We get a lot for do. I can always blame myself, including myself now. We didn't oversee. Wait till they spoon feed one the way they don't yonder. We not get money, they not get job. Majority of them, I understand the reason. We get less educated people in our country. Where you find out say the minimum wage where someone be not minimum age now wage. Now people know it's not minimum wage. It not be they exist in a salon because the people over there run the country now. Foreigners them, Lebanese them. Up to today, we born Sierra Leoneans them. We say we get money. I don't want to see no Solomon we get money. I swear to God, how many employer people they don't employ now? When I'm from salon people them, indigenous people in our country, where we own people them, we say we get money. Salomon get money. I don't see none of them. Instead, now foreigners in our country can employ we own people them. Why? The educational facility, the educational level is down. It's down that go get people them. We're going to get a higher wage now the country. Except one day we at least don't go better school, get them lucky enough for get a better job. Then go say tell God thank you. But I guarantee you, 70% of the people in a salon, then they suffer in the stream. What cause that? The foundation were not built of them past years they are. AAA. I mean, personally, I'm listening in the affect we country so today. And we're not going to solve them within 5, 10, 15 years. We conceptions then get for change. We ideas and the way they think get for change. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I thank you, Tigai.
Yes.
Yeah. Please let me stay to the 3 minutes, please. Yeah. And now for begin pull people in. Yes, Mike, you get 3 minutes.
Yeah, what do you want to say about the economy is, I think from day one, when President Bill come na power, if we don't surround himself with people we mean business, we really want the country to move forward, if we don't succeed. But in anything we they do in life, we surround yourself with people we're not better. They be better. You know to better person. Yeah. Until we get leader, we want sacrifice for salon. And the only way salon go better. All them people are already cancel. Now for can't take no more and go. And no can for can't develop the country at all. Because they not get the country at heart. Because if you like Mama Salon, if you really want let the country move forward, you just surround yourself with people we ready for build the country. Not to drag man they already come for can't thief no more and go. That's the problem that they will get. Yeah. Come to the Minister of Trade, he not even sabi in job. Minister of Agriculture not sabi in job. The bank governor not sabi in job. Yeah. All the people always surround themselves with, they don't know their job. But me not they blame there. I they blame President Bio himself. Now yeah, they blame. Because now you not do a good job for surrounding yourself with people who can help develop a salon. And I don't think they didn't get any solution for do that. You know, we don't get them 5 years. It seems like they will go backwards instead of go forward. Them come to building the foundation. You know, any leader will come for can build the foundation. You go see them from the beginning. From the first step where they take, you go see and say, this guy I come for can build this country. But me, I not see it. You know, we just pray the next leader will they come. You know, let's do that for we. Let's take this new currency out and bring back that old currency there. Because this new currency now you don't create this major problem we didn't get so today. When they know they listen, you know, they just want to do everything proper. When I know they listen, now the problem is with this administration. Nobody will not want to listen to nobody. They feel and get the idea, but we're not smart enough for no. When I begin for listening to what people are telling now, yeah, that's my own contribution, bro.
Thank you very much, Mike. Please welcome. Just go 3 minutes and then make other possible get. The phone line don't close here. We return calls to the people we don't call we. Yes, caller, what are we talk to?
Yeah, this is Soldier for Righteousness. Good evening, Triple A.
Yes, sir. You get 3 minutes, sir.
Okay. On a good evening. Let God bless we. Let God bless Leone. And I just want to say this quick. Most of the things that your panelists don't say and Alpha don't say, Mother Bio in administration don't fail the nation. It don't fail in people. In team where it can with, they come for fetch and pay back. And as I watch them, where did they go and do the campaign? No get no message for the people and for waiting don't do. No get no message for say they don't create employment, because majority of this waiting go want the people and for vote for you back. Now the job creation, if they compare Salon with other nations, America, look the last time Biden with the speech, it boast how many jobs it don't create for the people, and the people are happy for that, because majority of us now job for take care of ourselves. So if Salon people, if the work where they do not, they affect the Salon people, but they try for please the international world, then for sure for say they tackle the opponent, then the people are hungry, you know, 5 years waiting at the message. If they talk about education, no improve the school them, government school them. We're not supposed to improve them, upgrade them to a standard. Maybe people then go and take a picture and say, look, now this line don't change, you know. Then look what happened. Government hospital. I get a friend when I like a brother to me. He just died last month, not too long ago. Na Sojaman, he work at Gona hospital, then go put on a breathing treatment. You know, light go off. About 16 people die, back die. And this na Sojaman hospital, you know, na Western area. So you see, no able for maintain and manage the things and what the nation get first. Even when they try for implement other things, but waiting on a get first, una no able for manage them. Supply them with una for make sure supply them they for car inside the country where the people they need medical equipment and other things them una no able. You know, then una want to let them put una back because una no get message. You know, until I get 3 minutes. Let God bless we and let God keep Salon with peace this season. Thank you, Triple A.
Thank you very much, Soldier for Righteousness. I don't see the phone line don't close. I see people and still the call. Phone line don't close. Yeah? Mr. Williams, I don't know if you still they listen to it. I don't call him more than how many times. But the phone not connect. Ezekiel, at the come now you don't want, sir. Alikana, you don't Ezekiel. I'll bring you in last for close for me. If you just join we, phone line don't close. And I'll be saying meet the topic sweet. You say one can put Maggie and pepper. Yes, caller, what would they talk to?
Yes, people. This time I'm maybe.
Ahmed, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes. As usual, well, we discuss about the issue of Sierra Leone. I so much appreciate the contributors and most especially Alpha. Sometimes he say things right at the point. Me, I agree with most of the analysis. The fact is, me, a living witness when this government take up power. I have friends that I've been working with when we be teach on Gambia. When this government take over, they make sure they get rid of most of the workers waiting at the embassy. When you know some of these guys now my colleagues say, oh, the teach, but because then they are the same tribe, and then it's in a secretary. Go now. If you go to Gambia, now then at the secretary, when the embassy or the woman take over the embassy, then get rid of all, even the drivers. Imagine when the former ambassador will be doing, even Gambians, who don't turn on the they may drive for the embassy. Because then at indigenous, Gambians, but not more or less like they talk real well. Then get rid of the all. I know somebody will just like a cook at the embassy. Then sack them. Then sack them. So now kind of mission of the witness. So when the government comes to power, when you want for, they want for at least for pursue development, they're not going for the taking of all the people that they need. Like this government too. So they don't get any idea as to how to fix, the issue of the country at all. I'm not sure then that you get any idea. It comes like in the form of, I don't understand really how they can try to implement the new way, the new system, just for come start all over again, make sure they're able to get the expertise for maybe develop the nation. Work like that. So now they fail, obviously. These guys they fail. Look at the bank government. Which I did. Why you change the money? Which is not the reason. Look what you suffer today. Last week I tell you what I talked to you yesterday. Pounds today, it don't go up again. Every day the economy is too up. Where they go up pounds before. Imagine this kind of economy where they live. These guys, they're not getting no clue. Me and the old Sierra Leonean thing, but we could go for another change again. We'll get rid of this government completely. So we could see again. Now we get for put efforts. Now we all responsibilities. The one back with the guys no favor we believe me, they will go back. We could try for put measures. We could put strict measures. We could see how best we will develop this country. We all get responsibilities. We live in the diaspora. We suffer a lot. Now we not the life support of that economy. For how long we will continue for just to give that life support? Look what they do. They create farming. They employ the youths them. Will they follow you? Will they see what they do? If we all go into that kind of nation, they don't think they will be able to help the people then. But how will they go? The atmosphere for me, the plain level feel at least not we will thrive well. For what we help the young one and the youth them, and we go as a family friends will be around. So that's what happened. So the governments don't fail you people. Thank you very much. Thank you once again. God bless you. God bless you.
All right, thank you, Ahmed. I can begin charge all them people where they campaign when they can begin pay for campaign fee. Anybody will talk say not for vote for this government and I campaign the campaign, I they charge you. I they begin from Alpha. I they begin charge people where they say this government not for vote for them, but you can't campaign and only campaign you for pay campaign fee. Yes, Mr. Williams, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yes, Tripoli. Glad the way you bring this program come up. First of all, begin to that press man first. He say we don't salon don't grow beaucoup rest. But I don't see the number the rest say produced by salon. And now the first if tell we say the rest don't bag. If you don't bag, say the mark and zip produced by salon, now gonna say a salon don't grow beaucoup rest. That's not one. Two, the man they compare America to salon.
Musa, they call them about the statistic of the nutrition. American here, people are not able to buy food and they give them food stamp. Food stamp for go buy food. Now they're not able to buy food and they give them food stamp for go buy food. Now you compare Salon with America. America don't go far. Nice. So we never reach it. So I don't know what's in the other next world. What with this world? America don't go far. America leader get blood in the head. They know how they think. But they know how they think for them people there. They know how they deal with them people there. As a human being. We Salon later, they will not think but we come to people and they no. They actually again say the minimum wage. They say the minimum wage don't get up as from April. It not take effective. It don't begin make boost. All of us have the people that they buy $650, $650,000 for one bag. Yes, it is the minimum for 800,000. Now 100,000 different. Now people are going to live for buy per my Maggie and other things. Yeah? Then I joke at them. All of them are jokers. I can tell them they're proper jokers. This Bureau administration here, they come for revenge. And even when they get revenge, they're lost. Because they get revenge, so. Now we on time they say, oh, they can't do now, what you want me do now, so. No. I'm not saying they can't govern. But you can't see how you go able for amend something. And you want to wait they lack with it, they turn your eye and they turn them blind eyes, man. If they come up with that idea project for improve the structure of the school then, that name for help them very, very well. Idea project. For help them very well. For the flag education, flag something when they call them. When they call it 20 blind eyes, they don't look this up. You see, this is the problem. We may expect them for them to do, we not expect them to do all things one thing. But the basic things them, now we expect for them to do. Try to see how the economy go there. Look at the bad governor. That man create a lot of problems in that country there. Now you don't leave the country now, you don't cancel down in America. You know they go back home. You know they go Salon back. You don't escape. You don't cancel down that. You don't cancel down in America. You know they go back. You don't cancel down America 2 to 3 months ago so. You know they go back in Salon. I don't expect they go back. No lie. Because I don't hear from good source. You know they go back. You know they go back again. You see? You don't go create a lot of problems, the bad governor. Lot of problems, never create it. Lot of problems, never create. You see, this is the problem. I will give it 5 years back. And also, Solomon, we just advise them. This trip, think and act wisely. Think and act wisely. If you don't act wisely, you don't die. You don't die. You don't die. You don't die. Solomon, do not think and act wisely on this election. No, not think. No, not act wisely. No, die or don't die so. Now me advise that to them.
All right, thank you, Mr. Williams.
Yes, bye-bye.
Anybody run campaign fee. If you don't get campaign fee, no care. Okay.
Yeah, Tribule.
Yeah, what are they talk to?
Oh, listen, Francis.
You get 2 minutes, Francis.
Yeah. Tribule, me what I say no more. Where a leader they come in a country, you go really know say this leader it mean something good or it mean something bad. Me, President Bio, I be support him. Oh, I be like him, manifesto be bring, I be like him. Yeah. Say this might come big changes. What it disturb President Bio? Now the mortgage we don't mortgage himself to a diaspora minister say we pull Nada Kabale, you go with Nasalon. That man they them guys they didn't get a lot of problems. President Bio, you know they can't rule a country with hate, with bad that. We can rule a country with hate and bad that. That will give problem. That will give problem a lot. That will give problem a lot. A lot. So in this case, President Bio will be cancelled. If we just don't get to it and then say, who say be left, how we go, how we go continue the country, we say left, we give back, or we say do go, we say go start, for now we continue. But when the man they come, it targets all the opposition and they can focus back. And focus on the opposition till they miss the page. Till the head of pusa with the issue. Now I want to make some reflections. We're not going to work again. Okay? Like that commission of inquiry will be bring. That they get a lot of problems. If I were President Bill at that time, all the money they will be there for that corruption. Just hand over everything to anti-corruption. They say not to me on anti-corruption. Now anti-corruption I want to be done for man. On a day will for go. But you can't bring this commission of inquiry or give problems today. And make this country don't divide to the worst. The country will be before. It be better. When they man, the man, everything, not be no much difference. But this time around, I like as what people ask, hey man, the same country, not tribalism day. You know, so President Bio, if we just calm down and look how the country they go, you know, it lays. What's he and back? As he come, all the other mining sector will be in the country, at least will be employ some people them. They close the all. Then the worst thing we do for popularize our country now the world, it says Salon are the worst broken economy. Now the worst economy from since independence, my brother. Who's investor who they go to that country today? A president they announce a country all over the world. Who's Salon are the worst economy, Salon are the worst broken, you know? Who's investor who they go there? Then one day, if they feel say they do good. But that what you don't affect them. Enough for me to talk lazy in the day and say the day. Let's just keep quiet. Solve the thing. Try for lazy. But as you come, you begin to announce the country a broke economy, and the worst economy in this country. Who's the investor when they go there? Nobody when they go there. Pass and then crap investor and they get for go there. What they say, they make you triple interest. Okay, thank you, bro.
All right, thank you, Francis.
Yeah.
Now I realize, even me now, also they watch, also they monitor. I don't see the stars. You don't say you don't see the stars. For saying I make the stars, you know, look, waiting, they go on today. Myself not see them. Facebook, they look one for you from me village people them. Then go you from we. Then they not bring the stars back no more. And go definitely hear you from me village people them. If you been called, I didn't know you do more too. Eh? Okay. Well, this one don't miss you. Ezekiel can lock the mouth for you. I will call you. You were a call just now. We say otherwise. Ezekiel, thank you for the stars. And I saw you take kind side back. Lock the mouth for you, sir.
Just been the inform people and say the star deal. Thank you so much, Triple A. I mean, this it don't left to the Sierra Leonean people them. Then they na the fire. Now una they feel them. Now una they see what thing they happen. For let government person go on TV anytime they ask them about how una they struggle in the country. Now other country no more they can with for can't compare to una. You know, enough read God, he can't invoke America. The cow we one of the caller they say people away they no able afford for themselves. Then get card we then they use them for go buy food and eat. Then give any of the citizens una dey na salon when last government give you card for let go buy food with her. You will not get job right now. You get 2-3 picking them. When last then give you card, where they come for call America say everything money. The thing way money in America now totally different thing, not to for thing for it. With people and they under for let them get thing for it per day, not trouble. So any posse way it want for can lead you. Ask her about how things they go with you. You know, they ever try for take responsibility and recognize, say, yes, this one way they talking are true. You know, we self would they try now. We no more, we not able get exactly what we able forget for do everything. We self not to wicked people. If God been give we all the resources we need, every Sierra Leonean for day in life or don't day this way. But again, any leader way they talk down day, no more people and go listen to. Then go look at how you they spend your money, the government money they get, how you they spend it. If you they live lavish life within a house, me of that house they every day I they go out, I they go buy things and for can wear. At the house, things are way for eating money. Anytime we posse ask me, una they listen. I tell them say, this year way money na this house here. Checking Mr. XEU house na the other side. Back na the same thing they go through. But una dey na the house, una they see me every day. I dey go na store. I buy things there for myself for wear. I buy nice things there for motorcar for drive. But waiting for it na inside the house, day. But anytime we posse can ask me, una dey na the house, so una dey listen me. And there they talk say, Papa, this hardship here not to this house no more. Mr. X in house yonder, himself na the same thing. How you go feel when you're inside the house? Sierra Leone house now they do. Some and others now then they lead that house there. Now then they tell you now say then they do everything for let you eat, everything for let you live a better life. Struggle way they go through. Then at the same thing then they go through. Then they use your money anyhow. Then for let you live a better life. If not so you they feel inside that house there, then we go inside that boot there. Now for both back home for Mr. Bill and Keketoman and the others, for let them come back and continue for feed you in that house there. Now so you for look you vote like this. Make a common sense. Somebody say sense if you come on, man forget that. But now they talk around there. So this make an look at to you. Now the house you they so and the man they talk to you like this. Every day they say I in they eat chicken at the plate. You pass it to go friend waiting at the left na the street. Don't wait they ask her about how you they feel at the house. They say, "Bo, not to you your house no more get problem." But every day you they see her, they go shopping, they eat well. They drop and you they eat. Tomorrow back, he say let you accept them and select them as the man way for continue for lead this house here. He left owner. This na simple thing. I go Kenema, I go Bo, I go Kono, I Binde Makini, I go Freetown. Una continue for dance for them people, yeah. Time don't reach for let you crack you brain yourself. They take no responsibility. They say, now the other side, now so it happen. Any other side. Remember, when they talk about rice, invoke Nigeria. Rice not to staple food. All the places and the way they call sometimes rice not to staple food. Now delicacies, sometimes then they want eat no more if they want eat. So as a result, of course it could be expensive. Ask for yam na Nigeria, when are they staple food? Rice not to staple food na Nigeria. Hence, Kawita. No compare Nigeria to Sierra Leone. We can't arrest. We not the staple food land. Go look for corn and other things and then places and the way mention. Compare the prices of rice. Compare the price of corn when are the staple food and some of the places we mention. Now the house you did. If you want, keep the same man for the lead you. Anytime where they ask her how you they feel, you don't want to take responsibility about you. You don't want to tell you say, sorry, then see how they happen. Again, you go only listen to that sorry day if where they go buy in a shop. Now all they eat. We go buy in a shop, in go sit down outside, he eat that. Now the crumbs where they drop, now they eat. He talk nice about you. Self no say, now sabi talk is sabi talk. He know they make all una enjoy the same plate. So he left owner. Elect the same people again. Elect the same people for Leona day at the same house. And will continue for drop crumbs. Maybe tomorrow, Seth, crumbs don't go there again. So he left owner. Thank you so much, Triple A. God bless.
Thank you, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Ezekiel, lock the remote for we. We go there back tomorrow. Tomorrow on a Good Friday. Let's see. We go there, take a break. I don't know. Say na mama born me, even though you don't die left me. Hey, I tell ya. Eh? Anyway, I saw the left here today. Yeah? We all want good for salon. Even though good, better, best, na relative term, it depends how you relate to the term. Yeah? But I believe say one way or the other, you mean good for salon. You mean good for salon, yeah? But anybody who can ask, oh, President Bill, no after 5 years, EDP. I can't begin put cash. I will say one campaign for somebody, EDP. EDP campaign fee now. Même also for the religious music to go back there. Okay. I don't talk down. In the eyes of this administration, how they see the economy in a salon? Now deal with. Kekotoma tell we, I help and break down, make you understand what they try for see. Okay.